Let's begin with the revision of the story of the tea. Yesterday you've seen that up to 1.3, all particularly some questions and answers. Now begin with the English workshop. List all the names of geographical place mentioned in the passage. Assam, China, Cambodia, Darjeeling, Nilgiri. That are the names of geographical places mentioned in the passage. Make the small word using the letter given the words. Actually, so ACT act, AT at, ALL all, TALL tall, CALL call, ALLY alley. That's are the smaller smaller words from the bigger one. Another word, refreshing, fresh, FRESH, in, in, RING, ring, SING, sing, FIN, fin. That's word we make from the refreshing. Another one, investigation. From that investigation we make in, invent, INVEST, invest, on, at, west, that is the word. Immediately, DIAL, dial, ATE, mat, DATE, date. So another word, meditation. MEIT, eat, on, EDIT, edit. So that's the smaller word we make from the bigger one. Enjoyable, loneliness and friendship you will do by your own. So there is an prepare a flowchart showing the growth of journey tea from the plantations to your home. Use information from the lesson. So here, plantation, leaf dried, leaf curd, leaf proceed. Afterwards they are packed, sold to us. That is the journey of growing, journey of the tea. So that is completed here. Now from the passage, find out all words and pairs words that begin with the T and explain. Example, teapot, tea plants. When two words coming together, they form new words, and the new words is called a compound. So whenever two words are joined and that two words is joining called compound word. दोन वेगवेगळे शब्द एकत्र येऊन नवीन शब्द तयार होतो त्यालाच आपण कंपाऊंड वर्ड असं म्हणत असतो. What do you see in the following compound ever and green? Blood pressure every day. Note that some compound words are written as a one word, teapot, some with hyphen between them, tea making, and some are two separate words, tea clubs. तर कंपाऊंड वर्ड लिहिण्याची जी पद्धत आहे तर दोन वर्ड एकत्र लिहिले जातात. काही जे असे वर्ड असतात त्यांच्यामध्ये हा छोटासा जो हायपन आहे तो लिहिला जातो आणि काही जे शब्द असतात दोन वेगळे वर्ड लिहिले जातात सेपरेट, टी अँड क्लब. तर अशा वर्डची आपण यादी बघूयात. कंपाऊंड वर्डची टीपॉट, टी प्लांट, टी गार्डन, टी स्टेज, टी लिव्स, टी सीड, टी टेस्टिंग, टी विस्किंग, टी माइंडेड, टी ग्रोइंग, टी क्लब, टी सेरेमनी, टी किटल, टी lovers. That is the way we have to be some words and that became the compound words. Now sum the form of the verb in the sentence name and action but does not change the according to the tense, number of persons, such the form is non-finite verb. तर असे काही वर्ब असतात ते वर्ब टेन्स किंवा नंबर आणि पर्सन हे कोणतेही असले तरी त्या सेंटेन्सची ॲक्शन जी असते ती बदलत नाही. त्यांनाच आपण नॉन फिनिट वर्ब म्हणतो किंवा इन्फिनिटिव्ह म्हणतो. इन्फिनिटिव्ह इज अ यूज the word without to. यूज विथ और विदाउट टू. इन्फिनिटिव्ह असा फॉर्म आहे की तो टू किंवा टू शिवाय वापरला जातो. काही वेळा एखाद्या वाक्यात क्रियापदाचे रूप कृती सांगत असताना दर्शवतो, परंतु काळ, वचन, लिंग याप्रमाणे बदलत नाही. क्रियापदाला अशा रूपाला नॉन इन्फिनिटिव्ह म्हणतात. आणि प्रामुख्याने इन्फिनिटिव्ह म्हणजे पुरुष वचनानुसार बदलणारे क्रियापद रूपे म्हणतात. इन्फिनिटिव्हचे टू सह टू विरहित वापरले जातात. हाऊ डू, तर बघूयात आपण. एक्झाम्पल, हाऊ did people first begin to drink tea? Can you name the beverage? The underlined infinitive of the following sentences. It was funny to read. To read became the infinitive. To be or not to be. To be we can underline here, that is infinitive form. Can I read, that is the form of infinitive, we underline here. So here they could help one another with the homework and talk about it. That is the way you have to be learn infinitive and finite verb, non-finite verb. Another lesson 1.5, the necklace, second part. Spot the circle and error in the following sentence, then rewrite the sentence after correcting them. But they could not found it means here uses past form could, and that found also past. Instead of found we can write only find, and that is the correct. But they could not find it, that is the correct, and we can make a circle here. Or to find, you must write to your friend, write, RIGST. The spelling mistake here, you must write to your friend. Instead of that particular word, W is missing here, you can write W here, that became correct. At the end of the 1 week they have lose all hope, means here instead of lose here is needed lost, because of they have third person. If there is third person, have is there, and if there is have, the is needed the third form verb lost instead of lose. तर इथं प्रेझेंट परफेक्ट टेन्स आहे आणि प्रेझेंट परफेक्ट टेन्समध्ये फर्स्ट फॉर्म वापरला जात नाही, तर तिथं थर्ड फॉर्म वापरला जाईल वर्बचा लॉस्ट. He would borrowed the rest. Would became past form of will, and if there is would, there is also here second form instead of first form. Ed is not needed, only here borrow. He would borrow, ed is cancelled. And afterwards, you should have written it sooner. So here the present perfect tense, ed is needed, instead of ed only first form is there, that became needed ed, returned it sooner. So now the next part, that remaining questions you will be doing by your own. Complete the following table. Utterance, who said it, to whom and when. I touch it in the hall at the ministry. The answer is that. Who said it? Mathilde. To whom? To her husband. When? He asked if she had when she left the hall. It will give us the time to look some more. Mr. Loisel to Mathilde. When? He told the Mathilde to write to her friend. I might have needed it, that Madame Foster said to Mathilde at that particular garden place. You must have made a mistake. Madame Foster to Mathilde when Mathilde addressed to her familiarly. Well, I lost it. Mathilde to Madame Foster when Mathilde reminded her about the necklace. Mine was an imitation. Madame Foster to Mathilde when Foster told Mathilde it is real cost of that particularly necklace. So write what you think about the following thoughts and action of Mathilde. Mathilde was shocked, despaired over the loss of her necklace. तर पुढील मॅथिल्डेचा पुढील विचार आणि कृती याविषयी आपल्याला काय वाटते ते लिहायचं आहे. मॅथिल्डे वॉज शॉक ॲट डिस्पेअर ओव्हर द लॉस ऑफ हर नेकलेस. आन्सर, आय थिंक हर रिॲक्शन टू लॉस of her necklace was nature, but she herself was responsible for the tragedy. Her stubborn behavior is to be blamed for a loss. Mathilde wrote a note to her friend as a detected by her husband. तर मॅथिल्डेच्या हजबंडने सांगितलं तसं तिने ते लिहिलं. The couple didn't find a lost necklace even after long search. They explained to find some days, and for that they needed some more time, and Mathilde was compelled and to write the false letter to her friend. Her action of telling lies and betraying her friend was immoral and ridiculous. Mathilde and her husband decided to replace the necklace. तर त्यांनी दोघांनी ठरवलं की आता तो नेकलेस परत द्यायचा. आय थिंक दॅट वॉज देअर डिसिजन ऑफ रिप्लेसिंग द नेकलेस वॉज इमॅच्युअर अँड इनसिन्सिअर. Instead, they should have openly told Madame Foster about the incident. It could have saved them for the horrible life they have to face, the dreadful debt they had to pay. Mathilde returned the diamond necklace to her friend. Mathilde and diamond necklace परत दिला. I think it was the moral responsible to return the borrowing diamond necklace immediately after the party day, but she delayed. She did not so hide the fact that she lost the diamond necklace. Her negligence made her make one more wrong. What did not tell her friend about the loss and replacement? It was another big mistake she committed. It was the thoughtless action. Had she told her friend about the loss of the necklace further, Reunion's incident wouldn't have occurred and remedy of the problems would have been very simple and too easy. That's why she had to be not tell to that everything to Madame Foster. Remaining question solved by your own. Imagine you must have happened for after Mathilde's friend discovered that diamonds were real. Do you think she would return it to Mathilde? Would that make Mathilde happy? त्या हारातले हिरे अस्सल होते हे मॅथिल्डेच्या मैत्रिणीला लक्षात आले तेव्हा काय घडले असावे याची कल्पना करा. ती मैत्रीण मॅथिल्डेला तो हार परत करेल असं तुम्हाला वाटते का? त्यामुळे मॅथिल्डेला आनंद होईल का? मॅथिल्डे's friend was rich but kind-hearted and generous woman. She knew that Mathilde had to face many misery for 10 years. I think she would return the necklace to Mathilde. Mathilde would be happy to find some relief after reunion's suffering. So Mathilde's language study. Read the table. Verb forms is given. Base, yes form, past tense, present participle, past participle. Base, give, adding s, gives, past tense gave, present participle giving, past participle given. Draw, draws, drew, drawing, drawn. Eat, ate, eating, eaten. That's are the forms are there. Show, shows, showed, showing, shown. Take, takes, took, taking, taken. Say, says, said, saying, said. Come, comes, came, coming, come. Go, goes, went, going, gone. That form are needed to while changing the sentences while spoke to somebody at that time. We uses these forms for particularly in this examination or making sentences. The base form is an infinitive. Base form is an infinitive. You may go, she will go. In order, go home. And the simple present tense, I go to school, that is simple tense. We home, do you go there every day? The children's, they go up. Note that we use the S form with he, she, it, third person singular subject to show the simple present tense. सिंपल प्रेझेंट टेन्समध्ये तृतीय पुरुष एकवचनी करता असेल ही शी इट, तेव्हा आपण सिंपल प्रेझेंट टेन्समध्ये येस लागत असतो. पास्ट टेन्स हॅज ईडी at the end, but commonly use verb have different past tense. Example, came, went, spoke. सिंपल पास्ट टेन्समध्ये आपण वर्बला ईडी लावतो आणि त्याचे वेगवेगळे फॉर्म आहेत. जसं आपण ईडी लावण्यासाठी वर्क, वर्कड, ईडी. कम, केम, that is another form. ing form is taken in present participle is using the form be form in showing continuous action. I am eating, we were eating, she was eating. तर कंटिन्युअस प्रेझेंट पार्टिसिपल हा कंटिन्युअस फॉर्ममध्ये प्रेझेंट टेन्स, पास्ट टेन्स आणि फ्युचर कंटिन्युअस टेन्स याच्यामध्ये आपण वापरत असतो. पास्ट पार्टिसिपल यूज हॅव अँड कम्प्लिटेड ॲक्शन. जेव्हा कम्प्लिटेड ॲक्शन दाखवण्यासाठी आपल्याला पास्ट पार्टिसिपल वापरतो. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, आय हॅव इटन, दे हॅव केम. इट इज ऑल्सो द सर्टन कन्स्ट्रक्शन, दे लुक्ड ॲट each other stunned. So that is the way we use the simple what the changes in simple present tense, simple past, continuous and past participles and complete action that you learn from that particular part. The another poem, comparison. Before starting on this thing, we seen the particularly here the paraphrase. Fast as spaceship, slow as snail. In this line, the speed is mentioned. Big as dinosaur, small as snail. Size is mentioned. Fierce as a tiger, gentle as a lamb. Here, character and temperament. Sour as a lemon, sweet as a jam. Taste. Dry as a desert, wet as a sea. Presence of water. Square as a hour, round as a pea shape. Cool as a cave, warm as a toast. Here, temperature. Noisy as a road drill, quiet as a ghost. Sound. Strong as a ox, weak as a kitten. Physical power. Hard as a rock, soft as a mitten. Here is firmness. Dark as a tunnel, night as a moon. Brightness. Night time, midnight, daytime, noon. Here peak and zenith. Tall as a giant, short as a eve. Height. Crooked as a mountain path, straight as a shelf. Here is form and contour. This is the particularly here how opposite things are mentioned in this poem. So here list all adjectives in the poem. Use the comparative form of the at least 8 of them. Write new comparison. 2 of them have given big. For example, faster than wind, slower than tortoise. So bigger than my brother, smaller than my sister. Cooler than ice, warmer than sweeter. Sourer than tamarind, sweeter than mango. Noisier than machine, quieter than cave. That is the way we have to comparison of adjective. List all the nouns. Find the suitable adjective other of the one givens. For each of noun, writing meaning similarly for at least 8 of them. As yellow as a lemon, as rapid as spaceship, as tough as snail, as dangerous as dinosaur, as brave as tiger, as nice as lamb, as yellow as lemon. That is what the particular noun comparison forms the group 6 set that you will do by your own. Start collection of items. Such comparison use the following categories: item with colors: as black as a coal, as white as a snow, as red as blue as sky, as green as emerald, as pink as emerald, as blue as sky, as pink as rose, as yellow as gold. That is what you make. Items with animals: as cunning as fox, as brave as lion, as hairy as gorilla, as hungry as horse. Items with object: as black as coal, as soft as butter, as light as cotton. So this the way particularly comparison between the animals, comparison between the objects, comparison between the items and colors. So all students must study hard for the examinations. That's we have completed here 2.1 poem also. The remaining part of the lesson's revision will be in another video. Thank you.